Hey, how's it going, boys? What is up? Sora's back for another character impression. So this time we have Summer Alex. Yeah, the one that everyone's looking forward to. Same goes for me. Hello. Okay. She has 9,000 attack. Her stats is at 9,000. Her HP is below average. She's primal. She's special. Wait, she's the same. Still the sword katana thing. Her Ogi is still the same name. Mirror Blade Helix is damage. Hildebrand activates at the end of turn for 2 turns. Cool. Her first skill is Uncrossable Waters. Oh, it's still the shield. Remove all debuffs from caster. Full clear on herself. Activate Uncrossable Waters. Consume 1 Mirror Blade every turn. Ends when no mirror blades are deployed or after 3 turns. What does she reminds me of Vera. Okay, her second skill. Oh, wait, what's this? Receives all attacks in place of allies. Includes all ally attacks. Defense and debuff resistance are boosted. Elemental damage from foes turns into water damage. Water damage is capped at 1500 per hit. It ends. Wow. And it lasts for 3 turns. Hildebrand's earth damage to all foes, boost to all allies' defense, stackable, permanent. Deploy 1 mirror blade. Wow, it's permanent. Nibelung's Sand. Hit to all foes, water attack. Increase max charge diamonds. Oh, she has gravity now. Additional effect upon consuming 1 mirror blade. Hit to accuracy. Her passive is Mirror Blade Radiance. Boost to attack and defense based on the number of mirror blades deployed. Starts the battle with 3. Max 5. When 3 or more mirror blades are deployed, refresh effect. Work hard, play hard. While Uncrossable Waters is in effect. Okay, yeah, that one. She has auto nukes every time she Ogis then. Because it always activates this. It's, yeah, similar as Kolulu Gisla-chan thing. It activates at the end of turn for 2 turns. So it lasts for 2 turns. So you can get extra nuke. And with Octo, this is probably going to be permanent. Or close to permanent, I guess. I don't know. 6 turns cooldown. Okay. So that's 6 turns cooldown. Alright, what's the EMP like? Wow, skill cap and damage and Ogi cap. Nice. How many can you grab from this? 155. So looks like a good idea. I don't have to level her then. Alright, what you got? Wow, that's garbage. Wow, even better, of course. Okay. Not spending any more rings for you. This looks like a very easy max, and max that out as well. I'm gonna max that as well. I'm gonna max out the attack as well, because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means there's 3 more points left. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just put that, something like that. I'll max all of these. This 3, this 2. Just max out on attack. Give her 1 Ogi damage. Then the rest on defense. Wait, how's the original one like? Where's the original one? Oh, the original stats is not as high as the summer one. Summer has higher attack. She definitely has higher attack. The summer one has much higher attack. You have to keep in mind that I ringed her like crazy, and the original Alex has max stats too, so that's why she has so much stats right now. And then if I add, yeah, this is actually really good. Because she nukes like crazy too. Skill cap is going to be crazy, and then Ogi cap will help as well. Very, very helpful. Get 1 earth attack, just max out your attack, probably is already more than enough. The overdrive thing is not needed. It's not needed anymore. Yeah, the unfortunate part is that she doesn't have CA specs anymore on her Mirror Blades thing, but she gets extra refresh as long as she has more than 3. But I'm pretty sure this Mirror Blade thing is not going to be a problem when you have Octo. Because Octo is just going to provide God knows how much meter to her. So you just have permanent defense up to all allies. And then she nukes like crazy. I feel like she's a much better combination to have compared to... I mean, compared to the original version. With the help of Lobelia. Okay, so there are probably a few things that I may have missed or may not mentioned. I don't know why I did not say anything of that, but yeah. The number one thing is definitely her, you know, one of her biggest change was not having that wonderful passive of hers. You know, the OG LX has like or more like all the Magna 2 units tends to have that, you know, extra 30% elemental attack up whenever they get, you know, all the you know that shit, right? But not to mention, then the summer version does not have that, so that's another big problem that I would say the summer version tends to be lacking. And not to mention that apparently her Mirror Blade stacks are literally exactly the same as the OG one, like up to 50% attack and defense. But it does not have the OG bonuses that the OG version has. So not to mention she literally lost so much firepower. She lost so much firepower, and the amount of firepower that was given to the party members as well. So it's like she's just only providing to herself, and then she has like massive sustain and stuff. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's great and all, but if you look at it, there's not really a lot of high, you know, those kind of high defense raids, or like those raids that, you know, that requires massive sustain these days, which is usually only, I would say, is just Fasan. And not to mention Fasan is like, what, I don't know, like great. She's like the best character for Fasan, but she doesn't have this spell, which sucks, because Earth is kind of suffering in the lack of this spell, and then, you know, all the stacks being built up on Fasan just makes things even worse for you or for your team and stuff. So yeah, you got that going for you. So without this spell, she's kind of banned in Fasan in general. So I'm honestly not sure. But yeah, back to the video. I feel like she's really weak without Octo. She needs someone to give her more meter. She needs someone to generate meter with her. Oh man, this is actually pretty good. To make use of him, I feel like her summer version is a lot better. If not, I think the original Alex is better. In like majority of the cases. She's still weak as fuck though. Her damage is still not as high though. Even though she's nuking so much. You see, even MC is not doing that much, but you see the amount of nukes that MC is doing? That's why it scales so much. That's why MC's damage is pretty damn high. This guy got in pretty damn late, so you can't really say. She's not as easy to use though, I think. She's a little bit more restrictive compared to the original Alex. Even for Fasan, I feel like you could use her as well, but I feel like the original one still works best. Like for her skill set is nice because she can do the phosphorus tanking, the Axiom Apocalypse tanking. I'm not even sure she can tank Paradise Lost or not. Maybe she can, because it does say that she adds like what, 1500, like max at 1500 or something. So wouldn't Paradise Lost be only 1500? Because she swaps to water damage as long as she has that thing in effect, no? Isn't that what it means? Because Paradise Lost is elemental damage, and Paradise Lost does 6 9s, right? So she's only gonna take 1500 per damage, so she'll be able to tank Paradise Lost too. If it's plain damage, then yeah, she'll die, of course. Paradise Lost is elemental, yes. That's why you can tank Paradise Lost as long as you have 100% elemental cut. It is usually randomized, so if you have someone that can convert that element, then yeah. Which she can, as long as she has that first skill enabled. It changes to water damage. See? Elemental's damage from frost turns into water damage. You don't even need Xeno. as long you have this up, it will automatically be water already. Because she's taking all of the damage, so she'll receive only water damage. And then water damage will be capped at 1500. So basically, Paradise Lost is nothing to her. All in all, she's okay though. I wouldn't really say she's like super insane or anything, I would, in a way. Because like, I feel a character like her will definitely need to make use of her for this one. Just so you can consistently deploy this Mirror Blade thing. Because this Mirror Blade thing is super core for her. For her herself. It's like, yeah, the nuke is kind of cool and all. The defense stackable shit, yeah, that's great and all. But she needs more of this. That's why she needs to consistently deploy this thing. Which lasts for only 2 turns. So she needs a lot of meter generation. Which is why she needs Octo. If no Octo, means she sucks. It's really hard for her to get the Mirror Blade up consistently, I guess. If not, even without Octo, right? Let's just say she doesn't have Octo, right? It's still somewhat okay. But I feel like for her case, she'll only be a lot slower. Like, meter generation, her attack is going to be a lot lower and stuff because you're not really getting this all that high. You know? Because this kind of consumes it. This is also consuming, so you don't really need to press this button, really. But if you're using a likes of Lobelia, you definitely want to press this button. But besides that, I think she's okay. She's not super good. I do feel like her original version is still better to a certain extent. Because if you think about it, right? This thing, it was hitting like what, 1.9? 1.9. The cooldown is 7 turns, right? And then her original version is the same, 7 turns as well. It's exactly the same, really. 7 turns as well, but this hits 10 times harder. Oh, not 10 times harder, but 3 times harder. Because I remember she hits like 3.4 mil. Yeah, but I did tested it already. She technically does similar damage as the original one too. Maybe because she just needs to get skill cap or something. Oops, wrong screen. She probably just needs skill cap on her ring or something. Then probably it'll be good. If she can get higher skill cap, then maybe it's gonna be better. Because I feel like this, if like in terms of just like mashing her, just mashing turns with like Lobelia and stuff, this one is not needed at all. At all. You don't even need to press this button at all. Because not only this only does, you know, let her tank and shit, but it also consumes your thing, right? And if her Mirror Blade is consumed, she's slowly getting weaker. There's also no reason for you to press this because you're also consuming this. So in a way, I guess the only time you want to press this is when you have this thing up, this stupid thing up, and you're already at 4 or 5 or something, you know? Because you don't really want to consistently just reduce that thing, right? I was kind of wishing that she was more of an offensive character, but I guess it's kind of hard to get out of her original lore where she's a very defensive character, you know? Yeah, but you have to keep in mind that the next upcoming raid, the 6 dragon shit, is not supposed to be as hard as fucking Fasan. So it's as strong as shiny, so wouldn't it be better to just nuke the living shit out of it anyway? Yeah, but the thing is, you don't need to have like sustained stuff outside of Fasan. That's the thing. So yeah, she's pretty good at sustain, but you don't need to have so much sustain in today's content. The only thing you need it for is for Fasan. And she doesn't have this spell, so what's the point of bringing her for Fasan anyway? It's like her first skill is like an absolute counter for Fasan, but she doesn't have this spell. It's like you need to bring your own dispel or whatever for like your summons and shit. Yeah, I guess for now I'm just gonna label her under as situational. I don't think she's that great. If you already have the original Alex, you can just stick with her. I guess that's about it for my impressions on Summer Alex. Like, subscribe. Thank you, Pepega. And oh no, not Pepega. White people happy.